What is up, everyone? I am Oblivio with I Am a Video, and today we're going to be talking about the Devil of the Caribbean achievement for Assassin's Creed 4. I'm going to be honest, this one made me swear like a sailor. I died so many times to get this one. And we're going to start off with the Ladama negra, which will be found in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. Unfortunately, I did not put that up in the video. Now, each of these ships have a particular signature to them. This one, its main point is its heavy armor on the side and its mortars. So the best way that you can attack it would be mortars yourself and to ram it. I don't think it really should be said, but I will say it anyway. You should have heavy armor upgrades, more than likely the best you can get, and very, very good weapon upgrades. Now, once you ram it, you want to make sure that you continue to pelt it as much as possible with as many weapons as possible. So use your mortars, use your heavy shot. Obviously, if you use your heavy shot, you're not going to be able to do as much damage because of the heavier armor on the side. That's only particular for this one ship. So if you can, just keep righting yourself, keep them in front of you, keep pelting them, and above all, ram them, because this one works really well for this particular ship. And I will let the video speak for itself. Alright, our second ship will be found in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. And this one focuses on volleys, so it's going to be shooting a lot of cannonballs at you.
Aye! Risen from the dead to sink us!
The HMS Prince. Now, because it sets a lot of volleys at you, the best idea would be to ram it, get behind it, and throw volley after volley as long as you're behind it when you're not in range of its main guns. Unfortunately, I did not do that. I decided in my infinite wisdom that I was going to stay in volley range and get into a slugfest with this beast. Somehow it managed to work, but it was not pretty, and I was hurting quite badly by the end of it. If I had to do this one over, I would probably just, ram them over and over again. The ram is devastatingly effective on the majority of these ships, and you won't have to work nearly as hard. And there we go. Down with the HMS Prince, and like I said, it was not a pretty fight by any means. Alright, the third ship will be found in the top left-hand corner of the map. And I believe his name is Immortal. And he is my arch nemesis, you could say. A very, very large ship who specializes in ramming. Now, I've seen certain videos where you can somehow dodge him coming directly at you. And I tried a bunch of times. I could not dodge his initial ram. So I found the best second option would be to meet his ram with yours head on. You lose a little bit less damage overall, and you're in striking range for your fire barrels and for your heavy shot volleys. Now, one of the things I tried with El Impoluto that was completely, an experiment, is I decided that instead of turning towards him and slugging it out, I was going to turn away and let my mortars do the work. So you see, I've turned away from this massive hulk of a ship, and I'm pelting him with mortar after mortar in an attempt to draw him in closer. So while he's staying out of ram range, I'm going to continue to pelt him, and when he gets closer, I'm going to start throwing fire barrels at him. And so yes, unfortunately he did ram me twice, and a third time, because I couldn't manage to get out of his way fast enough. But it still left me in a prime situation to hit him multiple times with a heavy shot and with the mortar. When you finally get tired of slugging it out with him directly, just put on the brakes completely, let him go past you, and you can hit him again with mortars and everything else you got.
Ready to bomb, sir! Fire! Now's all for me! Cannon ready! Who's on? Let's move!
Now towards the end of this battle, you see he actually moves away from me, and I was kind of curious about that myself, but I think it was just to lead me to him, because eventually he'll turn around and decide that he wants to go in for a killing blow. I did make a mistake here at the end. When he goes to ram me, I did not meet his ram head on like I had recommended. Instead, I tried to dodge it, and it nearly killed me in the process. So just keep in mind that if you miss the dodge, it is an extreme amount of damage that he can put on you.
Awaiting order!
And here we go. So from 1.5 bars all the way down to a half bar. That was a horrible mistake.
They are firing, sir! Fire! On your mark, Captain!
And luckily I managed to finish him off before he was able to do that last little bit that would have caused me to restart the battle. And the fourth legendary ship found in the top right-hand corner of the map. It's actually two ships, two man-of-wars, and you should treat them as one. This was the very first legendary ship I decided to fight early on in the game, and when I realized that I was completely outclassed, I decided to try again later towards the end of the game. Now, the one great mistake you can do for these two ships is to focus solely on one, kill one, and then try and go after the other. If you end up killing one of those ships, the second one will ram you over and over again until you're dead. And they are faster than you, they are more maneuverable than you. You cannot outrun them, you cannot dodge them, they will get you. So the best way you can handle this is exactly how I started off. Go off early, ram them, it takes away a lot of their health, completely slam into one, and then focus on the other. Whoever is closest, go for it. If you manage to get one in the red, switch to the other ship only. When they are both weak, then go after one, finish off that one, and then finish off the other as fast as possible before they can start ramming you.
Here it comes! Steady down! Fire! Brace yourself! Here it comes!
One more thing, for this particular match between these two ships, bracing is really important, because each of them does a triple volley on you, so that's 6 volleys of cannonballs coming at you the majority of the time. So you need to be really aware of those little red waves coming at you when they're aiming, because they can do a massive amount of damage. So just keep yourself braced the majority of the time to reduce that overall damage, because it does add up very quickly. Now you notice I have the HMS Fearless down in the red, and the Royal Sovereign is still in the white as far as his life goes. So at this point, since I have one weaker than the other, it's time to focus just on the Royal Sovereign to get his life down as far as possible before you go for the killing blow on the other ship. Now this means, unfortunately, you're gonna have to take some hits because you're only focusing on one of those ships.
Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Brace yourself! Here it
Now, one of those understated weapons that no one really talks about are the chain shot. Now, the chain shot on these guys will slow them down temporarily. It does stun, and by stunning them, it allows you to get in nice and close for that ram opportunity.
Brace for impact! Fire!
So if you notice, the Royal Sovereign now has a small sliver of health, and it's time to focus on the Fearless. Since it has the most health, it'd be the prime target, because the moment I take down the Fearless, there's very little work that has to be done to take down the Sovereign. moment you take down one ship, just focus everything you can on the other one to avoid the ramming over and over again, because luckily I was very far away, it could not ram me, wasn't even close to doing so, and I was able to hit it with multiple mortar shots and finish the job before it got even close.
On your mark, come out! Reach the top, soldier!
Alright, well that is the Devil of the Caribbean achievement. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.